Fairview, Tennessee, for tonight's action between the 6-2 Page Patriots and the Fairview High School Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets come in 5-3 on the year, 4-3 in District 11 AA. The Page Patriots come in 2-2 in 12 AA. Always been a good game between the Fairview High School Yellow Jackets and the Page Patriots. Tim, quick rundown. What do you expect tonight?
Page is going to come out and they're going to try to dominate the line of scrimmage. They're going to throw the ball. They're a throwing team, and they're long and they're fast. So Fairview's linebackers and DBs are going to have their jobs cut out for them tonight. We're going to have to get pressure on the quarterback. Offensively, it'd be good if we could get some sustained drives, to keep the ball away from that Page offense.
Well, the Jackets tonight are dressed in pink. Pink out night here, cancer awareness. Pink jerseys, black numerals. Page in white uniform. The Yellow Jackets will receive the opening kickoff tonight. Back for the Jackets is number 5, Myatt, and number 23, Hunter Caldwell. Jackets has been on a really good roll of late. Kickoff is high and deep. It's going to be into the end zone, and the Jackets will be taking over first down and 10, ball at the 20-yard line. Good solid kickoff right there. We'll get you that kicker here in just a moment. Hunter Zimmerman was starting at quarterback for the Yellow Jackets tonight on offense. Tommy Cobb will be starting at running back with Hunter Caldwell dotting the back of the eye. Handoff going to the left side. Cobb trying to get outside. Tackled up top for a loss of a couple. Page not fooled at all. The Jackets tried to fake a tall sweep out to Caldwell. Patriots not falling for it at all.
Yeah, the Patriots that time, they had a defender in every gap. They weren't paying any attention to any kind of outside type of fake on that play, Kevin.
Staying in the I formation. Caldwell gets the ball going to the right side, cuts back up inside, past the 20-yard line. Corralled, though, by the Patriots. It's going to be a gain of 3. But it's going to bring up, after the loss of initial 2, gain of 4 they give him. Third down and a long 8. Warren out of the game for the Jackets. Estes splits out to the right side. Joe Camp out to the left side. Zimmerman going back to make a pass. Doesn't see what he wants, so he tucks it. He's going to try to run for the first down. He's out trying to hit the sticks. I believe he's going to fall a tad shy of the first down. Depends on where they mark him out at. It looks as though they're going to spot him down a couple of yards shy of the first down. Ball at the 28-yard line. Ben Buttrey on to punt the ball away for the Jackets. The Jackets has been well known to fake these in the games in the past.
That last play, Kevin, Hunter was feeling pressure up the middle. He tried to step up to get a throw. Nothing there. He tried to make a play outside. Came up just a little bit short.
Buttrey looking for a good snap back. And the Jackets raise up without going into their stance to try to draw the Patriots off. They're not able to do so. Good catch and run back so far by the Patriots. Get the ball into Jacket territory inside the 40-yard line. That's Matt Fornero. A really good return right there for the Patriots. Brings the ball in about the 42-yard line.
Good blocking on that punt return by the Patriots. They created a seam in the middle and some nifty running by number 16, Dylan Myers.
19-yard return. Michael Magochi in at quarterback for the Patriots. 6-2 coming into this game against the 5-3 Yellow Jackets. In motion, it's a pass actually up the middle of the field, going nowhere. The Yellow Jackets sniffed that one out. Joe Camp in on the tackle.
Yeah, they faked that jet, then they brought a man back, and they just kind of tossed to him, and they were bringing, I believe it was a tackle back inside to try to get a trap. Not much happening.
It looked like
Jacket defense shut him down.
It looked like it was Sean McMahon. This time handoff up the middle, got plenty of room. Busted outside, cuts back inside. It's going to be a couple yards shy of the first down. A good 8-yard run.
Dylan Myers showing some nifty moves there up the middle.
Patriots have some speed. The Jackets going to have to try to corral that tonight with any chance. Up the center of the field, it's going to be tackled. Looks like he's going to be a yard shy of the first down, bringing up a 4th down and 1. Dylan Myers again with the carry.
Yeah, there was a hole that opened up just briefly, and the Jacket defense came up, was able to hold that run from being a long one. It looked like he had a chance to go all the way at the beginning.
4th down and less than a yard. The Patriots, as you would expect, they're going to go for it. Ball inside the 30-yard line, the 28.5. Staying in shotgun formation. Maguchi takes the ball himself. He's got the first down and more. Gets inside the 20. Running tall down to the 15-yard line. It's going to be a first down for the Page Patriots.
Wow. Took an inside slant in the middle of the field, our defensive lineman. That created a natural hole, and then our linebacker came up, had a chance to get him. Didn't make the play there. Gave him a few extra yards. Nice run by the quarterback.
Nardozzi in, the freshman for the Yellow Jackets. Handoff this time up the center of the field. Nowhere to go. Looks like Buttry had slashed from the inside backer position and made the initial hit.
That's exactly what happened, Kevin.
Myers,
nice play.
Myers nowhere to go.
He tried to cut back, and there just was nothing happening. Buttry had filled that gap very well.
They're going to give him about a foot on the play. So officially 1-yard gain, 2nd down and 9. Staying in shotgun formation. Toss sweep out to the left side. Myers has it. He's caught in the backfield. He's going to be tackled for a 1-yard loss on the play.
Old-fashioned quick pitch. Not much happening on it.
Josh Flake in quick on that play. Loss of a yard. Now it's 3rd down and 11. Staying with the back of Dylan Myers. Magochi going back to throw, swings it out to the left side. Almost picked off, caught. Good play right there.
If you're going to go for the ball, you got to get it. It's got to be the ball or the receiver. You can't go either way, and he just missed.
Noah Green, that time able to take the ball away from the Yellow Jacket defender, bringing up a 2nd 4th down and less than a yard in this possession.
Yeah, it looked like that play was well scouted by the Jackets. Defender was there, he just didn't make the play.
4th down, handing off up the middle. It's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. The Jackets will take over on downs. A big hit up the center of the field.
I'm not sure. Was that Nardozzi, number 22?
Flake in on the tackle. He busts up the middle of the field from his line position. Made the hit behind the line of scrimmage for a yard loss. Patriots only needing a half a yard, and they stayed in the shotgun formation. And sometimes when you hand off deep in the backfield, you have less room to get that half yard. In motion, handoff up the center of the field goes Cobb out to the 13-yard line.
A lot of chippiness out there to open this game, Kevin. A lot of pushing and shoving after the plays by both teams.
Ball on the 12-yard line. It's a gain of about 7 yards on that play. 2nd down and 3. Gave him great forward progress. Handoff this time. Caldwell comes to the left side. He's got some room, switches hands with the ball, dives out, gets a 1st down.
Great block by the left tackle, and I don't know if it's a tight end or just another tackle, but awesome block at the point of attack by them.
Ball spotted down at the 30-yard line. Caldwell that time showed some moves.
And good ball handling skills.
Camp splits out to the short side of the field. The wide receiver position, and the Jackets hard count, and they get the Patriots a little anxious on the play. That's going to be an offsides against the Page Patriots, bringing up 1st down and 5 for the Yellow Jackets.
Page did not give us their players' heights and weights, but they've got a defensive tackle out there, number 74. I believe he goes a tad bit over 250.
TJ Bennett. Jackets come with a quick toss out to Camp. Camp cuts inside, had more room outside, but he made up his mind to cut in. He's going to pick up 4 on the play. He's going to bring up 2nd down and 1. So the Jackets taking advantage of the 5-yard penalty, getting 4 on that one, bringing up a short 2nd down play.
Yeah, that play went well, but it was also pretty well defended by the Page Patriots. The defender came over and he kind of took the angle away from Ragsdale to get a good block.
Handoff up the middle again to Cobb. Cobb's going to have the 1st down out just past the 41-yard line.
Yeah, that spot looks good. Should be a 1st down.
You know, the Jackets have played Cobb sparingly at the fullback spot, and he's seen more time in action running the ball from the fullback spot than usual in the last couple of games. Staying in the I formation, Tommy Cobb in motion, toss sweep out to Caldwell. Caldwell getting hit behind the line of scrimmage, and he's brought down.
55, Page Patriots. Excellent defensive play. He blew that play up from the beginning. He just shot the gap before we could get a defender on him.
Kel Custer, if it was 55, he just burst right up the center of the field, and it's a big 5-yard loss. Ball at the 37-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 15. The Patriots, similar to the Jackets, have a lot of players going both ways. This pass is going to be well overthrown. It was looking for Ragsdale on the play. Ragsdale pulled up about 10 yards shy of where the ball was thrown. Little miscommunication there by the Jackets on offense. 3rd down and 15. Andrew Warren out, Estes in. Some movement switching by the Patriots as well. Coming in is number 21, Daniel Calicote.
They're moving number 9, number 22, 23 on the defensive line.
Kramer and Lamont switching around on defense. In motion, Ragsdale. This time, before he can throw the ball, he is absolutely smothered.
21-9 blitz.
Number 55 was right there. That's Kel Custer again. 2 big tackles for loss on this drive by the Yellow Jackets.
And don't forget number 9.
Josh Kramer in there as well, as you say. But the initial hit that time was number 55, Custer. Buttrey in for his 2nd punt of the night. Ball spotted at the 30. No rush at all. It's a high, kind of end-over-end swirling punt. Takes a Jackets bounce, and now it's going the Page Patriots way, falling backwards. Rolls all the way back to the 35-yard line where the Patriots will take over. 1st down and 10. Their 2nd opportunity on offense tonight. The first time they had 2 4th down and less than yard. They made the first one. The second one, the Jackets took them backwards and took over on the ball.
Yeah, it's almost as if the 2 teams are in a feeling out process. The first couple series are going to see what's working and try to find a seam or a gap or a side that works for them on offense.
Bogochi still in at quarterback. The tall signal caller rolls out to his left side, finds a receiver. Receiver cuts back in, takes the Yellow Jacket player off guard. Number 3 with the catch. That's Connor Morse.
Nice move, spin move back inside. I think the Fairview defender was expecting him to turn outside.
That time Morris caught that ball and made an immediate inside move, and the Jacket defender was looking for an outside move. Again, looking to pass the ball. Jackets with a little bit of a rush. Almost intercepted that time. Ragsdale had the ball right in his hands. Goes through his hands and almost was completed. Number 17, Corey Bond, almost brought that ball in. McMahon also was out in the pattern that time and played well that time by the Jackets.
I thought we had one, Kevin. It looked like an interception opportunity for the Jackets.
As well, a flag on the play back at the 38-yard line. It's going to be a holding against the Patriots, and the Jackets are going to take it. So it'll be stepped off 10 yards from the foul. So back to the 28-yard line. So it's going to bring up a first down and 23. No, excuse me, first down and 28. Whew. Snap back, this time just pulling it down, going to run it.
Nothing happening at
nothing
all.
There. Tommy Cobb back there for the quarterback takedown. A TFL in his spreadsheet, and that's a tackle for loss by Cobb.
For the uninitiated, tackle for loss.
Tackle for loss. That time, Magochi took the ball, had nobody back there with him for the blocking, tried to make it on his own.
Cobb just won the battle at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be second down and 32 to go now. The Page Patriots are going backwards. Looking to pass the ball. Throws it as he's getting tackled. Gets the ball down the field. Nardozzi, the freshman, he got his hand on the ball, diving to try to make an interception.
Quarterback was pressured. I didn't see who was getting in there. It looked like they came from the defensive right side, so it could have been Flake.
I thought it was Flake that was on him that time. But now it's a third down and a couple of real estate sales away from the first down. This is one of those mortgage officer specials. Got a lot of real estate out there. Rolling to his right side, looking down the field. He's got the ball at a oh man,
out of bounds.
Good throw. Bobbled the ball as he's going out of bounds. It's going to bring up a fourth down. But really nice play by Sean McMahon to get open right there.
Well, I'll tell you what, Estes rode his hip just like you're supposed to. Rode him right down the sidelines. Wouldn't let him come back inside to try and get the ball. You know, the ball was a little outside anyway, but that was good defense. He kind of rode him right out of bounds, didn't give him an opportunity.
You know, it looked like he caught the ball, but he juggled it initially, and I think that was what the official saw. It would have been short of the first down, but it would have been a fourth down in less than 5. Instead, got a punt coming up for Page. Good kick.
Flake
good
putting pressure on the kicker.
Kick. Ball brought in by Ragsdale, where the Jackets will take over for their third offensive try in this scoreless first quarter. 3:12 left here in the first quarter. These two Williamson County opponents going at each other early, and as you said, Tim, there's a lot of feeling out. That last the last couple of drives, both Fairview and Page Patriot lines pretty much dominated, got in the backfield for big plays both ways. This time, quarterback Zimmerman takes it straight up the field. He may want to, on the quarterback read, check the play a little better next time. I think his best option would have been handing the ball to Ragsdale, the in-motion player.
I can't swear by it, but I think he was met by the entire defensive front line of the Page Patriots. They were all there to say hello.
The line for the Patriots of Custer, Kramer, and Bennett and Dugan. in the 4-3 set. Definitely have played tough tonight. Gain of 2 that time by Zimmerman. Handoff going to the left side. Breaks the initial tackle, but as soon as the initial tackle is broken, Page Patriots are right there.
They're not getting much of a push on that Page Patriot defensive line. And they're kind of standing them up at the point of attack, and then their linebackers are coming in and getting assists on the tackles as well.
Hunter Adams right there for that tackle. Broke the initial tackle, and before he could stand up, there was another hit, and that was Adams right there on top of him. Zimmerman stepping back. Shotgun formation. A lot of receivers in the set. Across the middle, pass.
Oh, to the head. It should be a penalty.
The pass goes to Joe Camp. Camp takes a pretty vicious hit after the play.
That should be a penalty. They went to the head.
It looked like it was a little high there, no doubt, Tim.
Yeah,
That's one of those memories.
Yes, sir.
Put that in your memory bank for the next time you go across the middle. Buttrey on again, as the Jackets have yet to get into Patriot territory. Coming on late for the Jackets is Flake, along with Conrad. Ortiz up front for the blocking. No rush again.
Ooh.
End over end kick by Buttrey. He's getting away with it a little bit. It was not that pretty of a kick. Goes out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
That'll work.
From the 38-yard line. Be 31 yards net and gross on the punt. And when he watches that over again, he may capitalize the gross part of that. He's not going to be real happy with that one. Kevin Anderson and Tim French on the call tonight. Certainly happy to be here. Always enjoy watching the Yellow Jackets play football. Doubly good night to get a chance to watch two Williamson County rivals
in pursuit.
play. Buttrey gets to the ball, not able to make the tackle, but
Ragsdale came up. Ragsdale came up.
He does knock Myers out of bounds.
Buttrey was in pursuit. You like to see that.
2nd down and 8.
This is that formation that makes me nervous when Page runs at these trips.
3 receiver set. Coming out here, all blocking, and the pass hits the ground and goes incomplete. They're going to say that was a forward pass. That was not I don't think that was a fumble.
They're coming over to talk about it. I think
they may overrule this. No, they're going to say that he caught the ball and dropped it. That has to be the call.
Well, he dropped back behind the line. He ran back 2 or 3 yards. I guess they're calling that a lateral.
You know, that's one that I'd like to see again on replay because
I'm not sure that was
no. It was nothing more than an incomplete pass. The Jackets get a break.
Great break for the Jackets. I agree. I don't think that was a lateral.
But the official was right there on it, so just give him the break of that. Going across the middle, this time Ragsdale with the catch. The Jackets with the turnover, they take it down to the 14-yard line, I believe. No, they're going to spot him at the 17-yard line. 1st down and 10. Pass from Zimmerman to Ragsdale. Ragsdale coming across. He catches him with pretty good spacing. I formation, handoff coming to the left side. Being brought down from behind. Right there.
I thought
number 23 and 65.
Nervous.
That's Lucas Kramer. And number 65 is Tim Cotton.
There was just no gap. That play was designed to go off tackle. And there was nothing there, Kevin.
No gain on the play. Good forward progress, Mark, again for the Jackets. Rolling to the right side, Zimmerman looking down the field. Nobody open. May come back to the other side.
Oh,
he gets away from the would-be tackler. He throws the ball at the ground. I don't know. If there's not a receiver in that area, they're going to give him a grounding call on that one. I didn't see anyone there. Yeah, that's exactly what they're supposed to do. Zimmerman that time, all he had to do since he was out of the pocket is get the ball across the line of scrimmage, and no flag would have been thrown, but he threw the ball in the ground short of the marker. It's going to be intentional grounding and loss of down for the Jackets, moving the ball back. Looks like they're spotting it at the, the 27, 28-yard line.
That's loss of down, too, isn't it?
Yes, it is. No, they're spotting it down at the 25. That time Zimmerman
could have sailed that one through the end zone.
Could have thrown it up into the middle school.
It was a nice move to get away from that big defender. Trying to find him out there. Number 65 was in pursuit.
After the step off of 5 yards from the spot of the foul, they're going to move the ball all the way back to the 33-yard line. Whew. Needing the 7-yard line for the first down. So 26 yards. Third down and 26. After that play right there, back to throw the ball again. Zimmerman gets the ball down the field, goes over the intended receiver. Well defensed again by the Patriots. Back in the defensive set that time looked like Hunter Adams again. The Jackets with a fourth down and a very long.
Patriot defense looked like they were playing the middle too deep. They weren't letting anything behind them.
It looks like the Jackets are going to choose to run an offensive play here. I thought they may try a long field goal, with the rule in high school being if it's a missed field goal, the ball's put down at the 20-yard line. Snap back, it's going to be a quick kick. Going out of bounds at about the marker. So the officials confer, going to mark it out of bounds at the 20-yard line. It's going to be first down and 10 for the Patriots. The Jackets did not take advantage of good field position that time. Made a big mistake trying to throw the ball away. Get called for the intentional grounding. Then the next play goes incomplete. And appropriately, the Jackets punt the ball away down to the 20-yard line, where the Page Patriots take over. First down and 10. Instead of the play being started, there's a blow of the whistle here.
Illegal procedure.
Illegal procedure against the Patriots. It's going to be first down and 15 now, back to the 15-yard line. Line of gain needing now the 30-yard line for first down. Magochi back to pass the ball again. Down the left side, he's got a receiver open. Pass goes just a little long, out of bounds. Incomplete pass.
And he had He had a couple steps. What happens on plays like that, Kevin, in high school especially, is the receiver's got to run inside, at least 2 yards inside the hash on the side, so that quarterback can throw it outside, and you still have room to catch it inbounds. He had a couple steps, but he was too close to the sidelines, and he didn't give the quarterback a good angle.
That's going to be the last play of the first quarter. That first quarter ends in a 0-0, just a defensive battle. Both teams have had good opportunities getting the ball deep in the other's territory, but they both, the Jackets punt the ball away, and the Patriots lose the ball on downs, going for it on fourth and short. So they both, at this stage of the game, should have points on the board. Neither do. That's why we're sitting here at a 0-0 standstill.
That was a pretty quick first quarter, too.
Nice, cool night to play football. About 56 degrees here in Fairview. Good crowd on both sides of the field. The Patriots from Franklin brought a good crowd from Arno Road. Tim, I'm glad I made it for the game. It's one of those rush jobs tonight, flying in from from a conference event in Florida. Got here just in time.
Oh, they
for
got
the
a
game.
seal on the outside. They got that key block on the edge, Kevin, which allowed the running back to get outside.
2nd down and 15. That play goes for 6 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 9. Looked like he was going to have a lot more than 6 when that play started.
Good recovery by that Jacket defense because they sealed the outside and he had that lane on the edge.
Staying in the read option shotgun formation. This time faking the handoff, going across the middle.
Again.
He has some room to get the 1st down. He's got the 1st down and a lot more. He cuts back to the center of the field, still rumbling down the field at the midfield stripe.
Caldwell, looks like, came back and got him.
Finally tackled,
no,
that
27.
time by number 4, Estes.
And 27, Boulay.
Yuri Boulay on the tackle, but that was a huge run that time by Michael Magochi.
Yeah, good coverage downfield. He was looking to go deep down the left sideline, and good coverage by the Jackets. He decided to turn upfield, made some hay.
Big play from the 15 out to the 49-yard line. Good pass right there. Good read. The Patriots get a pass coming out of the backfield on the
fake jet sweep. It was a fake jet sweep.
It was.
Looked down the left for a receiver, and then he caught him circling out of the backfield.
Myers with the catch.
Nice.
Perfect throw again. He stepped out of bounds. He had a lot more room to run. Instead of just a gain of 6, he could have gotten
He had some room.
15, 20, 30 yards.
Absolutely. That was a nice design play. You run that fake jet sweep, you see if there's anything happening with your trips, and then you throw back with the receiver circling out of the backfield.
They follow up the 36-yard run from the quarterback.
Nothing happening
with a 6-yard gain, and this time Magochi tries to keep it going to the right side, and the Jacket defense is right there, stopping him only for a couple of yards gain on that one, bringing up a 3rd down and a couple. 3rd down and 2.
Yeah.
Four receivers in the set. 2 set up in a slot. Looking to the left side, got a receiver open.
Too much
got
of
the
a
first
cushion.
down. He cuts back. He actually comes back close to the marker. His knee hits down at the inside the 40-yard line at the 39. I still think he has the 1st down based on the spot.
Yeah. Ooh.
They did not get what I would consider a favorable spot on that one.
No, they didn't, but I still think he's got it.
Yeah, I think that it looked like he was stretched out, but what the official saw running in from the sideline was the knee going down and not the position of the ball.
We got a player down on the field. I tell you, Kevin, on that play, I thought we were a little soft on the slot coverage. We were backpedaling. We started 8 yards off the ball, off the receiver, and then we took 4 yards back, and he just ran down, sat, and the quarterback threw him a nice pass for the 1st down. Then he tried to make a big play and almost lost the 1st down, which we.
Yeah, he came back a good 7-8 yards.
Yeah.
If he had just caught the ball and dove forward, I still think they have the 1st down when they stretch the chain.
By about the nose.
And it is a 1st down, but that's one that, you know, if you have that little flag to throw, if you got a challenge, if they wouldn't have made that one, you know, in high school you don't have that, of course, but certainly a replay would have been ordered if it had been at the next level.
Yeah. Well, we've got to tighten up that slot coverage just a little bit. I've been watching it all night, and when they run those trips formations, that middle receiver, we're off the ball 8 yards, and we're taking 3 steps back on the snap. Now that may be because that slot receiver is incredibly fast, and you don't want to get beat deep.
Looks like it's Flake. Is that right? No, it's
72.
72, sorry. For the Jackets, that's Josh Clifton, the sophomore, 6'1", 220-pound sophomore. Looks like he's favoring his shoulder a little bit. And those definitely are no fun.
No, sir. I don't know if he took a shot or he's got a stinger going. And if you've ever had a stinger, they are painful. But it is apparent that the Page Patriots believe they can throw the ball in the Jackets. They have been trying and probing all night long to throw the ball.
First down 10 by just literally the nose of the football after they spot the ball down. And this pass going down the field, he's got a receiver again a couple of steps behind the defender, goes incomplete. Camp had decent coverage that time, but again, the wide receivers for the Patriots have really created some space. That time, Connor Morris created some space, and the pass just a little long from Magochi.
Yeah, Camp needs to get a little closer. He needs to be on that hip. He was a stride behind. That quarterback throws the ball inside, receiver has an opportunity to catch it.
Shotgun formation again, being rushed heavily. So
screen.
Little screen pass to the running back. He's got plenty of room. He
Nice
gets up past the
tackle.
yardage for the first down.
Boulet.
Myers.
27 for the Jackets.
Yuri Boulet with a tackle, and Myers with a big catch and run.
That's a nice design, little screen play.
It was. They had threw the ball behind the line of scrimmage, had good blockers in front of him. Very well designed.
Yeah, and nicely executed by the Patriots.
Crawling under the 10-minute mark here left in the first half. No score. Patriots on the move. Rolling to the left side. It's got, again, a big rush. Ball falls incomplete. It's going to bring up a second down and 10 after the incomplete pass.
Wow, I bet that doesn't. Number 16, watching him early in the game, I don't think he drops many.
Myers, the intended receiver, and Buttrey out defending the play for the Jackets. Second and 10.
I think that pass rush put a little pressure. Caused that pass come out a little earlier, a little bit lower than
Michael Magochi, he's played a solid game tonight.
Yes, sir.
With his feet and his arm. Myers back there with Magochi again in motion. Handoff coming to the left side.
Oh, got a
He's
seal.
got some room. He gets outside the blocking, goes out of bounds, but they're going to call holding this time on number 1. Holding on Joe Camp, I believe, is what they're going to call. Looks like
is that how he got the edge?
It looks like they're saying that Will Pierce may have been holding on the play. I know he was locked in on the block. I wasn't sure if he was holding or not, but the official said he was. So they're going to mark this off from the spot of the foul. Moving the ball back to the 34-yard line. You needed to get the ball inside the 17-yard line for the first down. So second down and 17 after the step off. Again, rolling to the right side, throwing the ball to the outside of the field. Catch is made. Buttrey in again on the tackle. I couldn't see who that was with a catch. Looked like it was number 8.
I think it was.
Seth Filarowski.
Yeah, it was number 8. Here he comes. Flake trying to get some pressure on the quarterback.
Back
Good
to
effort.
the original line of scrimmage. Third down and 10. Fakes the handoff up the middle, goes down the center of the field. Had him open for the first down. Pass just a tad tall. Not able to pull the ball in.
Tad tall and a little hot. He had some pepper on it.
That was intended for Connor Morse. On for the field goal attempt is number 30.
He's got a leg, Kevin. I was watching him before the game.
Plenty of leg. It's going to be a 45-yard attempt. We'll get you this name here in just a second. We do not have a 30 on our roster, so we apologize. Kick is up and away. It looks like it's going to be close, and it's not just close. It's good. And that is Brent Simaglia, and I'll verify the pronunciation, but that was a 45-yard field goal that had another 10 to 15 left in it. Through the uprights, and the Page Patriots take over. They take over the lead of the game 3-0. The first score of the night comes with 8:59 left here in the first half.
Neither offense has been able to convert on third down. Neither offense has been able to convert on some key third downs tonight.
Yeah, both teams have had some opportunities on the other end of the field. Other end meaning their opponent's territory, and unfortunate for them tonight, both teams that is, they just have not been able to get the ball moving in the right direction from the 15-yard line in. So Brent Samiglia is, I believe, the pronunciation we're going with. And again, if you folks with the Page Patriots, I apologize if that's incorrect. Great leg, I can tell you that.
Nice.
Kick is good and high and deep and into the end zone for another touchback. The Yellow Jackets have been blessed with good kicking for probably 10 years now.
And I would say the Page Patriots are blessed with one this year.
They definitely have a leg on their team right now. There's no doubt about it. Samiglia.
After the band performs at halftime, we'd like to ask all breast teams and survivors to please be at the 50-yard line.
He's got a powerful leg, Tim.
Yeah. Got good technique.
He does. Caldwell deep in the I formation, gets the handoff going left, finds a hole. He's got the first down in the center of the field.
Back.
Oh, he gets a block.
Oh, that's just
He's got the right sideline, 50. Stiff arms, gets taken down at the 42-yard line. That's a big run right there.
Number 4, great block in the middle of the field to spring him at about between the 40 and 45-yard line.
Estes was right there, Johnny, on the spot with that block, no doubt.
And a great cutback by Caldwell. That offensive line created a seam, too, to get him through the point of attack. Then Caldwell with just an outstanding job of running and good job downfield blocking by that Jacket.
Longest play of the night for either team on offense, 38-yard gain. Topping the 36-yard run earlier by Maguchi. Jackets in a tight set, handoff up the center of the field. Cobb gets it. He's going to pick up about a yard on the play. Second down and 9. That play just looked a little discombobulated.
Well, yeah, I don't know which one. I think it was number 74. He blew the play up at the point of attack. He got through he picked the gap, and he just shot the gap, and there was no opportunity to get a block on him.
Bennett definitely is controlling his space right now.
Yeah, and that's a large amount of space.
Jackets coming in with the same set. This time handoff going to Ragsdale. Ragsdale cuts back across field. One thing you have to worry about here is getting taken down for a huge loss, and that's exactly what happened. Tackled out of bounds by number 8 and 23, both in on the play. Seth Filarowski, number 8, and number 23 is Lucas Kramer.
Good discipline by that Patriot defense. They were able to protect the backside cutback.
Loss all the way back to the 46-yard line.
Whoa.
It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 14 for the Yellow Jackets. Now moving into a shotgun formation. That formation that they had just run in kind of a jet lineup, and they run the jet sweep that last time. It just didn't work well, did it? Page came in and busted up. Zimmerman trying to find some space. He does find some space. He's going to have a 1st down. I'm not real sure how he got away, but he does it every week. I don't know how he does it, but he does it.
He just kind of does a Texas two-step, and then a seam opens up, and then he accelerates through it.
21-yard gain from the 46-yard line down to the 25-yard line, keeping the drive alive for the Yellow Jackets.
And for
Zimmerman,
those watching, Texas two-step is a technical football term.
High formation. This time handoff going to Caldwell going to the left side. He's going to gain 3. 2nd down and 7.
Man, it looks like there's a hole there, and that Patriot defense just collapses it in a hurry.
Tim Cotton looked like he was on that tackle, Tim. He also has had a good night.
Yes, sir.
7 minutes and 10 seconds, counting down. Handoff going to the right side. Caldwell just pushing and driving with his legs. The offensive line for the Yellow Jackets getting some push that time for a change against that big Patriot defensive line down to the 18-yard line, about 3 shy of the first down.
You're exactly right. We got a good push from the right tackle, Oliphant, that time, but the defensive end came crashing down, and it kind of made that seem smaller, and if it wouldn't have been Cobb with his size, he's able to still find some room and get through there.
Zeeb Green, Cass Jones, and Jacob Conrad, Josh Cameron, and Charlie Oliphant doing a good job on that push. Handoff again up the middle of the field. Buttrey with the, Buttrey almost broke it for the touchdown.
Nice nimble.
Shoestring tackle by number 2, Tyler.
I love the adjustment at the point of attack. Stepped up in there, saw the gap to the outside, made a quick step, not dancing. He just made a quick step and accelerated through it. Nice job of running by Buttrey. Nice blocking at the point of attack, too. Again, Oliphant.
Tyler, Timon. This time Buttrey going to the right side, dives to the end zone, and they give it to him. They're going to say it's a touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Diving into the end zone, Ben Buttrey. He takes the last push and effort from the Yellow Jackets. Big play by Zimmerman with his legs, keeping the drive alive. Buttrey then takes the last 2 carries into the end zone, dives forward, gets the touchdown. The Jackets move out front 6-3. With Jeffrey Perez and the point after coming up.
Broken arm tackle there at the line of scrimmage, broke that outside. Just really like that effort by Buttrey.
Andrew Warren coming on the field late. The hold is good. The kick up and away is deep, and it's very good as well. The hold by Jacob Baker, the kick by Jeffrey Perez for the point after gives the Yellow Jackets a 7-3 lead, coming right back after going down 3-0.
You'd like to see that, Kevin. Jackets come back and answer the bell. Key play, as you said, Hunter Zimmerman. We seem to say that a lot this year.
You know, I thought after the tackle by Tyler Timon earlier, I thought, wow, you know, that kind of stymied the play a little bit. And then Buttrey comes right back in the same spot and in high steps it past the defenders into the end zone for the Yellow Jackets' initial touchdown of the night.
And you got to give credit to that offensive line that series too. They performed. Yeah, they were winning the battles on the majority of the plays on that series. Result, touchdown Jackets.
Both lines tonight, in reality, Page Patriots and the Jackets have had good nights.
Yes, sir.
Well, both sides of the ball.
The defensive lines have been winning most of the battles until these last 2 series, and the offenses have come back. And it might have something to do with the coaches are now, the offensive coordinators are now able to see things that they think will work for them.
Perez lined up to pooch the kick to the left side of the Page Patriots. They catch the ball at the 18-yard line. They break the initial tackle, which is exactly what you have to do on that kind of a kick. Looked like 16, Dylan Myers, with that grab. They put him in exactly the right spot. And if you do not have a good high kick where it forces a fair catch, that's bringing it down to the 28-yard line. That's going to give you an opportunity to move the ball forward. And he does move the ball from the 26-yard line out to the 47.
Yeah, we had some people down there. We missed the had some opportunities to make a tackle. We missed.
Return of 21 yards. This time handoff going to the right side. Number 26 with the handoff, Noah Green.
Flake got in there, and wow, Nardozzi was in there, and I think Mangrum, 59. That's 22.
Snap back is good. Pass down the field. Also a really good catch. Good pass, good catch, fingertip catch by number 21, Daniel Calico.
That's a nicely designed, nicely executed play.
It was. It's a good, very good out pattern right there.
Yeah, and I like the catch with the hands, the fingers.
Third down and almost 4 yards. Closer to 3 yards needed for the first down from the Patriots. A lot of receivers in the set. Man-on-man coverage at every spot from the receiver's perspective. Pass down the field goes incomplete. Buttrey almost had a chance to intercept that when he ran through the ball.
I think it went right past him.
He looked like a NASCAR driver all of a sudden. He was zipping right through there, and he forgot that there was a ball coming. Incomplete pass. 4th down and 3. Ball just inside of the 47-yard line on the Jacket side of the field.
Somalia is also the punter.
Smiglia back to punt the ball.
Mine's easier to say.
Nobody back for the Jackets. So wherever he kicks it,
whoa,
it's going to be good. It's a good high spiraling kick. Hits down and takes a Yellow Jacket bounce backwards. Goes out of bounds at about the 25-yard line.
That was a sinker ball punt. The way he had it spiraling, it came down on the back end.
They marked the ball out of bounds at the 26.5-yard line, I believe. They may spot it on – they usually like to spot the ball first down and 10 on a marker, and they do. They move it to the 27-yard line. We see it every game, every officiating crew. They put the ball on a marker.
It's just easier.
It is easier, no doubt. You know, sometimes we've seen half yard, sometimes a yard and a half. I formation, handoff going to Caldwell.
Oh.
Caldwell not getting anything. The defensive line of Page.
If you cut back toward number 74, you're not going to go too far. He is occupying that space, and you're just not going to get by.
Bennett and Dugan both in there on the tackle. But I think you're right. I think that Bennett plugged up a lot of that hole.
He's not getting a lot of penetration, but he is controlling that gap. If you cut back to it, you're just in trouble.
Zimmerman back to throw the ball. He finds Estes out in the pattern. He goes down low to make the catch.
Nice catch.
I'm not sure, but I think it's going to be a first down based on the spot. And it is a first down for the Yellow Jackets.
Yep.
Estes went down on his knees and made that catch and brought the ball in. Pass was a tad low.
And that's what amazes me. You know, we've seen Estes make some great catches, great blocks, and then there's other times when, you know, like it's
on
like
the
he's
wide
running,
receiver screen. He's had a couple of issues this year with that.
Yeah, but he's made some outstanding catches.
Yes,
out
he
there.
has.
And that catch was tough.
Well, he's played good cornerback all year, and I mean he's been very valuable in the wide receiver spot.
Yeah, he's made some outstanding catches. I think sometimes he wants to run before he gets it on some of those wide receiver screens. But, man, that was an outstanding effort, outstanding catch. And he took a hit.
He did.
And I go back to that long run by Caldwell.
I'm not sure who called the timeout to take it off of their total of 3 for this half.
On that pass play, I liked Hunter Zimmerman. He went through a read progression. He was looking for really a fly route over on the left side, and it wasn't there, and he came back, read across, and got Estes.
This time handoff going to the left side.
Whoa.
To the tailback, Hunter Caldwell, and he's not going to get anything there at all.
If this is the kind of night against that Patriot line, this is where you've got to get to the point of attack as quickly as you can, and you've got to trust. You've got to press the hole and trust your line. Because if you slow up just a little bit looking for that cutback lane, those linebackers are cleaning up.
It looked like it was 56 in on the tackle that time, Adams.
Yeah, 56 and 65, they're both tough.
Quick toss out to the right side to Joe Camp. Joe Camp cuts inside.
Oh.
He gets nailed. He takes the hit, and as they say, he takes a licking and keeps on ticking. He certainly did that time. He took a real good lick.
Yeah, he's strong.
From number 2.
I think number 2's looking back at him, wondering why he didn't go down. And Joe's saying because I don't
Tyler
go down
Timon that time put a good lick on him, Tim. That was a good pop. And to
kept his feet.
Cam's credit, he took the hit and kept coming. He took a big hit going across the middle earlier in the game on an incomplete pass.
Yeah, that's the one I thought should have been a penalty because his forearm a little bit too high.
Back to throw the ball, rolling to his left side is Zimmerman. Doesn't have it, so he cuts up the field. He gets the first down. He lowers his head, gets just past midfield. Kind of an awkward tackle that time by Adams.
He just got ducked his head and ran like a bulldozer.
Adams and Cotton, both of them that time got a hand on him, but he was just diving forward to get the first down. And he got just past midfield, but they're going to spot him down at midfield. That's one of those marks that they just put back again on the line.
Now I like the way Caldwell ran that. I mean, he ran right to the hole, got there in a hurry, trusted his line.
Gain of a couple, 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, those were no gains and yard losses earlier, and he just decided he was going to trust his line and hit the hole. And that cutback will come when he does that.
The clock running. Jackets lead 7-3. Jackets have senior night tonight. Ceremony before the game. All seniors in the sports category. This pass, oh wow, it's batted down, almost intercepted. He got his hand on the ball. Again, that's Adams.
Was he going to Caldwell? There was someone out there sitting down on the hash marks. It looked like they were open. I think it might have been Caldwell, but I'm not sure.
Almost intercepted by Adams. Got his hand on the ball, then almost was able to dive and catch it.
Yeah.
One thing that a lot of the Page fans may not know is Zimmerman for the Yellow Jackets, before some receivers were kind of taken out this year. Taken out meaning they're not on the team anymore one way or another. He was averaging 4 touchdowns a game for a stretch of 4 games. And oddly enough, those 4 touchdown passes were going to different receivers for those 3 games. You didn't have one guy that was hot that he was hitting. You had 4 separate receivers getting those touchdown passes. Zimmerman showing his worth at the quarterback spot for the Yellow Jackets. One of the Jackets' losses, matter of fact, came when Zimmerman had a bum knee and had to sit out. Buttery to kick the ball away, and this is more like what we've seen from Buttery all year. The ball hits down at the 15, takes a Jacket bounce forward down to the 11-yard line, where it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Page Patriots with 1:39 left here in the first half.
All right, that Jacket defense, I'd like to see him get a turnover right about now, Kevin. But that Patriot offense has been pretty consistent all night long. They've, I mean, like I said earlier, the defenses are playing very well on both sides. But that Patriot offense has been pretty good with the ball.
Michael Magochi in at quarterback still for the Page Patriots. And I think he's played a good game. He's on the scoreboard. There's not a lot to show for the game that he's really played. A couple of instances where either they lost the ball on downs, they had a turnover, but he's had some big runs, big throws. Handoff.
Oh, nice.
Handoff coming to the left side, and before many yards are gained, number 12, Josh Flake, comes in and takes him down after a gain of a couple yards. It looked like he was going to be a lot more than 2.
And he's engaged. Remember, he's being blocked by an offensive lineman. He's got to come off that block, come back the other way, and chase that down for a tackle. That's a nice effort.
I thought Myers was going to get quite a few yards on that one.
That's another one of those plays. It looked like it was going to go.
And then before you know it, bam, out of nowhere, Flake has him down on the ground for a 2-yard gain. In motion, handing off, going to the right side, cutting up the center of the field.
Oh, good tackle out there.
Knocked down. I think that was that Mangrum that brought him down, or was that Buttery?
I think it was
No, it's
Buttrey.
Buttrey that brought him down. Timeout, Yellow Jackets.
Number 20, Ben Buttrey will pick up third down.
Hey, man, that was a collision. Buttrey was hustling to get out there.
Ball on the 15-yard line. It's going to be third down and a rather long 6 yards needed for the first down. So the Jackets using a timeout, hoping to get the ball back
Well,
with under a minute left here in the half.
and I like that timeout for another reason. Buttrey is looking a little, he could use the timeout because he's been playing hard and he's been running all over the field, making tackles, blocking, running for a touchdown.
Connor Morris that time, it looked like when he cut the ball up, he was going to slash down the right side, and he and Buttrey just kind of collided. I don't know that it was a wrap-up tackle. It was a collision.
No, Buttrey just kind of got over there, and he cut back right into him. Buttrey ran through him to make the tackle. That was one of those collision plays.
Again, we appreciate you joining us tonight. The Fairview High School media team working some wonders again, getting this broadcast out there for you. Emily Sullivan, Daniel Davis, Michelle Savely, Bobby Stevens, Carter Murphy, Matt Creech, Justin Beerley. We'll get the rest over in a moment. Pass thrown to Myers. Myers gets away. I thought he was going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage, but he squirts away and just bursts forward after the 30-yard line for a Patriots first down.
Nice play by number 16, Sean.
And the Page Patriots are reversing
Dylan Myers.
They're reversing it this time, and they're calling the timeout instead of the Jackets. Liam Driscoll, Eden Lampley, along with producer of this game tonight, Bob King, Kevin Anderson, Tim French on the call. Hope you're enjoying the game as much as we are tonight. It's a 7-3 game. 44 seconds left here in the first half. Both teams defensively have really played well. Offenses have shown spurts, but the defense seems to stand tall at the last moment.
Both sides are playing tough defense. And on that particular play on offense, I was really impressed with the quarterback because I don't think that Meyer was his initial receiver. I think he came back to him to check down.
5 receivers in the set. Back to throw, being chased. He's being hit. He's going to be not brought down. He throws the ball, and it's going to be a intentional grounding. Coming back toward where the ball was thrown is one of the receivers, number 14, Sean McMahon, but he came back a tad late. They may talk about it and not throw the penalty. We're going to see if they wave off the flag, and they are. One official came up and said that McMahon was close enough, no intentional grounding. It's going to be a 2nd down and 10, incomplete pass. That's one I believe that the Patriots got away with.
Did you see the route there, Kevin? They ran a little in with a pick play, and Steele played it well. He came inside, and the good news was we had pressure on the quarterback, which didn't give him time to throw a pass down the side because Steele had to come over, and he was getting there, but there was a little bit of time.
Coach Hughes is calling timeout for the Yellow Jackets. I think wanting to make sure more than anything that they don't let a deep ball get away from them with 37 seconds left here
like that last
in the first half.
That last play with a little bit of an inside cut. Not as blatant a pick as Notre Dame this past Saturday, but it was a little inside route, kind of pick off the defender and run another out and up from the inside slot man.
Now, come on, Tim. I've got a lot of Notre Dame friends that they don't think that was a pick.
But I wanted Notre Dame to win.
Oh,
I wanted Notre Dame to win.
I think I was pulling in the Dome's way also.
Anybody that doesn't think that was, the guy was blocking like a tackle.
Well, the big, I guess, ruckus about it is in the score sheet, the running back that made the block isn't the one that was called on in the score sheet.
Well, 2 of them were doing it. 2 different people.
Well, neither one of those were the ones that they called it on. That's the weird thing. And they said that they'd been doing it all night. Bottom line, this is a high school football game with the Yellow Jackets wearing pink tonight, representing October's Cancer Awareness Night. Pass down the field goes for a completion, 13-yard catch. They're going to spot him closer to a 14-yard catch. Number 14, McMahon,
Once they move the markers, that clock starts again, correct?
Pass out for a gain of 14 yards. First down for the Patriots. Clock stopped. Another timeout called, it looks like, by the Patriots. Ball at the 44-yard line. We've had a flurry of timeouts called under the, I guess, the 1 minute mark. We've seen a flurry of them. But Fairview, again, we talked about earlier, senior night, nice gesture every year, last home football game. All of the sports related seniors are here with their parents or significant others, as they may, and talking about, you know, what they're going to major in, where they're going to go to college, what their plans are for the future. Always a nice event for the Yellow Jackets. And tonight, the pink is definitely out on the Jacket side of the field. Not only are the players representing in pink, but the home crowd, there's pink everywhere. Pink footballs for the touchdowns even.
All right, watch this up and out they're going to run right here.
Magochi rolling to the right side, has a receiver wide open. He falls down with his knee hitting the ground. McMahon, that is, after a gain of 8.
They're right back to the line.
The Patriots looked like the official called timeout. And he did. He said the Patriots had called timeout. They were up at the line ready to run a play, and I think the coach must have signaled for that timeout to the head official. Using their final timeout. Ball at the 48-yard line on the Jacket side of the field at 20 seconds left here in the half.
Their coach is being pretty clever. He's running deep routes, and they're running little drag routes. We're sending a back out about 10 or 12 yards down the field, and the quarterback's just finding them. Sean McMahon's been the guy this past couple.
The Jackets will be kicking off to the Patriots to start the second half. So the Patriots, if they could make something happen here in the last 20 seconds, because you know all they're going to need is just a few more yards to give Samigli a chance to go for the 3 points.
What was that last one, 47?
45, and he had a good 10 to 15 yards left in it. So they need about 12 more yards to give him a shot. Pass to the right side goes out. Catch is made, steps out of bounds to stop the clock after the first down catch is made. Ball out, spotted down at the 42-yard line. Again, McMahon on the catch. He's been the go-to guy in this series of downs for the Patriots. Magochi with a good pass, good strong pass to the right side. Michael Magochi is a good-sized quarterback.
You got Zimmerman. They brought Zimmerman in and played a little DB here late.
This time going to the left side. Trying to get out of bounds again. He does get out of bounds at the last second. Forced out that time by Cameron Ragsdale. On the catch, number 80, Andrew Metzger.
Jackets trying to keep them in front of them. They're giving them these 10-yarders. They just don't want to give up the big play before half.
10 seconds left, no timeouts left. So if a tackle is made in bounds and not beyond the first down marker, it'll be hard for the Patriots to get another play off. So strategically, they're going to have to go to the sidelines or get that first down and come up and spike the ball. Looking down the field, pass is just out of the reach of the intended receiver, McMahon again.
He had some space, too.
He did. If that catch is made.
There was a breakdown in coverage on that one. There had to be. There just should not be that much space in the middle of the field.
Because if that catch would have been made, Tim, they could have come in and spiked the ball. With about 1 second left, they'd have had a chance to go either to the end zone for a play. It'd have been the last play of the half, or they could have tried to kick the field goal for the last play.
Wow.
So at this point,
it's going to be a
Samiglia coming on.
50-yarder.
It's going to be a 55-yard field goal on the left hash mark.
Woo. I got fooled by the number 40 instead of the yard marker 40.
Snap is back. Ball placed down.
Nope.
It's going to be short and wide right. The last play of the first half is a no good field goal. Good
Nice
leg
effort.
still in that one. Great effort. But it goes no good.
The ball didn't sound the same coming off his foot.
It didn't, and it spun sideways instead of end over end. But that's going to be the end of the first half. The Yellow Jackets go into halftime with a 7-3 lead, and we'll be back for the second half coverage in just a moment.
I'm Rebecca McCarl. I go to Fairview High School, and I am a junior. I feel like Be Nice is always the quickest way in our school. Like if we just mention Be Nice, it kind of just like pops in someone's head like, yeah, it should be nice. Once the Be Nice campaign came out, we started getting like secret admirer type thing, Twitter accounts, like FHS compliments. I saw one about my friend, and I was in study hall with her, and I was like, did you see this? Like, someone wrote something about you, and like her face just brightened up, and like at that moment, like I just love the campaign even more because if it makes my friends happy, I'm happy. I think it's gonna work even better as the years come on because that's gonna be how people are introduced to our school. Be Nice, Fairview High School.
Kelsey Hatley, Page High School, and I'm in 10th grade. At Page High, Be Nice means to treat others like you treat your best friend. Whenever someone's nice, it makes you feel really wanted, and it makes you know that someone will be there for you, and they know that they're not gonna get anything in return, that they're just wanting to be nice to you. There was a 6th grader, he had no idea where he was going. I told him where his class was, and then he later came up to me at lunch, and he just said thank you, and that's a reward in itself. It doesn't matter what grade they're in or how old they are or what hallway they're in, just to be nice to them. It makes you have a lot of self-esteem for yourself because you know I did something nice and that's just who I am. Be Nice, Page High.
I'd like to welcome everybody back for the second half action tonight between the Fairview High School Yellow Jackets and the Page Patriots. 11 AA Yellow Jackets 5-3 on the year against the Page Patriots 6-2 on the year. The Yellow Jackets lead 7-3 at the half. They'll be kicking off to Page to start the second half. The Jackets look like they're going to kick deep this time as far as the way they're set up, and the Page Patriots are back deep with one back in the set, or one return man in the set, and that's number 3, Connor Morse. Morse gets held up at the 25-yard line.
Looks like Boulay was in on that tackle. Tommy Cobb's limping a little bit out there, Kevin.
Cobb still amazes me what he does on that defensive line with his size.
Yeah, let's
His
go over that
quickness.
real quick. He's listed at 5'8", 155.
It just amazes me. He gets in on so many tackles behind the line of scrimmage. Maguchi back for the snap, hands off, breaks from the tackle. Number 17 trying to outrun
Boulay
Yuri
tracks
Boulay,
him down.
and Boulay was able to catch him from behind, but the Jackets had an opportunity on a slow developing play in the backfield by Corey Bond. Bond's going to end up getting about, it looks like 4 yards on the carry.
And the quarterback did some pretty good ball handling. Fakes that jet sweep and then kind of turns his arm around with the handoff on the back side.
Yeah, Bond came behind him, and it was so slow, I really thought the Jackets were going to tackle them for a loss. Not able to do so.
Flake on that tackle.
A gain of another 3 to 4 yards. 16 with the carry. That's
Myers.
Dylan Myers. Myers, the key back in most every running set, unless it's coming in a jet sweep formation.
Let's see if the Jackets can get off the field on this third down.
Third and a couple, needing the 35-yard line for the first down. Back to throw, looking downfield. It's going to be a long pass, well overthrown. That's one I'm surprised that Page didn't pull down and try to run the ball using their massive size on their offensive line.
That line gave him a lot of time, though, that play.
It did.
Those were some deep routes they were running.
That was a large distance crossing pattern right there when they needed 2 yards.
Yeah, Corey Bond, the coach, was going for some big real estate on that play.
Camiglia back to punt the ball away for the Patriots, and we've already seen Camiglia has a leg. This one is a low kick from him, not in what we've seen so far. Picked up, ball just outside the 35-yard line, so it'll probably be spotted at the 35-yard line. First down and 10, and it is.
Not a friendly bounce.
No, it definitely took a Jacket bounce.
He seemed like he got his steps a little off because he kind of shuffled his feet before he punted that ball away.
Camiglia has done well, though, with kicking the ball tonight. In motion this time, coming to the left side. Not able to get away with it. The Jackets pull the ball down on the quarterback read. Zimmerman pulls it down, comes to the right side after faking the ball to Cameron Ragsdale.
We had a tackle pulling and he fell. He slipped and fell. Kind of messed that play up.
Loss of 2 yards. Ball spotted back to the 33-yard line.
Excuse me, it was a guard. Guard was pulling. He got his feet tangled up and he fell down, so he couldn't get outside to get any kind of block.
Shotgun formation. Second down, 12. Keeping the ball again. Zimmerman goes right up into the center of the line, and the Patriots were there waiting on him.
I don't think there was any read option on that at all. That was a run all the way.
Hunter Adams gets from the bottom of the pile up.
I mean, Ragsdale didn't even look like he was, going hard to run the jet.
Hunter Adams in 65. Cotton in on the play is a gain of 1 that time. Zimmerman crashing to the front of the line, through the center of the line, that is. This time he gets a snap back in a shotgun formation.
Oh, good block by Tommy Cobb. They were coming around the edge, and they would have got a hit on Hunter. Tommy Cobb went over there and outstanding block to protect Hunter. Ball was tipped anyway, it looked like.
Pass thrown just high and outside, incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down and 11.
With a little flutter.
Ball was fluttering a tad bit.
That's why I thought it might have been tipped.
Looked like one of my sand wedges. Just a little right of where it's supposed to go. Buttrey back to punt the ball away. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line. End over end kick takes a bounce the Yellow Jackets' way, and Page Myers just jumps away from it. The ball spotted down at the 20-yard line.
Got a penalty flag down around the 50.
Punt.
I don't know if they're going to – I think it's going to –
Totally away from the play.
Yeah. And I didn't see it. Personal foul.
Against
Page.
the Patriots. So personal foul penalty will move the ball back from the 20-yard line. It was a 46-yard punt from Buttrey. The ball landed maybe 27, 28 yards of that 46-yard punt, and rolled the rest. The 19 yards that make up the difference was all covered on the ground, bounding and rolling.
Whew. Boy, you're not helping your team when you do those kind of things, Kevin. We've talked about that all year long. Personal fouls like that doesn't do anybody any benefit.
First down and 10, Page from the 10.
The Patriots trailing by 4. They'll get the ball for their
Here, Fairview fans, let's hear for your Yellow Jacket defense.
second time of this half. Ball at the 10-yard line, rolling to throw the ball.
Screen.
To the number 26. Takes the ball down the right side, gets pushed out of bounds after a good gain. Noah Green on the catch from Agochi.
Pushed out of bounds by number 22, Brendan Nardozzi.
Nardozzi for the Yellow Jackets forces Green out of bounds, but it's going to be well enough for the first down. The Patriots, one play, 10 yards and enough to get the first down and move the chains.
Once again, that play looked like it was going to go for a big gain. Good recovery by that Jacket defense.
First down 10, rolling to his left side, throws against his body a little bit, being chased out. Gets into the open field. The Jackets definitely defensively on that play, not making the tackle the way they should have.
Bad angle down here at when the pass was first thrown. We had two defenders. Both of them took a bad angle. They underestimated the speed of the Page Patriot player, and he made a nice run, nice gain on that play.
Who was that with the reception? Was that Myers?
No.
Was that?
I think it was 20.
Was it 26?
I couldn't tell. I thought it was 23 or 26, yeah.
Throwing the ball to the right side, pass really hard, bangs in the helmet of number 17, Corey Bond.
Needs to take a little bit off the fastball.
Yeah, that definitely is one that, as a catcher, he wasn't set up ready for the fastball. He's looking for the changeup.
Yeah, that one was. He had a little heat on that one, hit him right in the face mask.
Magochi thinks he saw a 1 flashed, and in essence, it was a fist for the changeup. Incomplete pass. Pass out to the right side. Good blocking on the edge.
There.
Down the center of the field. It looks like he's got the distance into the end zone. Number 14, McMahon, untouched. Gets a good block on the edge. He catches on a wide receiver screen a little behind the line of scrimmage. Gets the block immediately, which is legal. Down into the end zone for a touchdown. The Patriots have now taken the lead 9-7 on their second touch of the ball, or second possession of the ball in the second half.
Nice pass, nice execution. They got the great block at the point of attack. It looked a little bit like a hold for me, but I didn't have the binoculars on, so I couldn't tell. But number 14 took it to the house.
Number 5, Mason Foley on for the point after. Snap is a little high and slow. Kick up and away. Perfect for the Patriots. Moving the score 10-7, under 8.5 minutes left in the third quarter. The Jacket defense, they opened up a lane, not meaning to.
Methodical offensive effort by the Patriots that time.
Yeah, Sean McMahon caught the ball, cut inside, got the block, kind of sealed the inside for him. He takes the inside lane, cuts in the center of the field, and from that point, it was a chase.
Yeah, that was well-designed, well-executed play by the Page Patriots. And they came out. I think they were getting at least 5 yards per play on that series, maybe more. I mean, they came out for 10.
They started with the ball at the 10-yard line. That was their 4th play. Maybe it might have been the 5th play.
And I think they had one incomplete pass, the fastball.
Yep. Chase Myatt and Hunter Caldwell back to receive for the Jackets, standing near the goal line. Scamiglia has kicked the ball into the end zone. Scamiglia has each of his attempts on the kickoff. This one's high. It's going to be short of the goal line. Chase Myatt catches it at the 1-yard line, takes it forward, gets the ball on the outside lane, gets past the 20-yard line where the Jackets will take over. First down and 10 bringing the offense on the field, trailing now 7-10. The 6'1" Zimmerman, the junior, signal caller for the Yellow Jackets, brings his team back on the field. Cobb and Caldwell behind him. Caldwell gets the run over the right side of the line. Gain of, looks like a gain of maybe 1. And that's what it's going to be. 1 yard pickup by Caldwell. 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, we did not get a good push on that offensive set.
Just stacked up right at the line by the defense of Page. This time coming back around to get the handoff. Cameron Ragsdale trying to find a spot, not finding anything, zigging and zagging. Barely gets outside the 20-yard line. It's going to be a loss on the play of a yard. Bringing up a 3rd down and 10.
Good outside contain.
Nice defense by the Patriots that time.
Yeah, we took the outside edge away. They took the outside edge away on that play, the Page Patriots defense.
They read the little move across the line. Circling back around was Ragsdale with the handoff. Didn't have anywhere to go. A loss of 1, 3rd down and 10. Snap back in the shotgun formation, looking down the field. Doesn't see anybody open. Moving around in the pocket again is Zimmerman, just trying to keep from getting sacked. He's going to be taken down, out of bounds. He steps out of bounds at the, they're going to say the 17-yard line. It's going to bring up a long 4th down play for the Yellow Jackets. They're going to have to punt the ball away again. The last time on to punt, Buttrey hit one for 46 yards. And he's done that several times this year where he gets the ball in good rotation, not in a spiral, but his end-over-end kick away from the return man has picked up a lot of ground all year long. Calling the signal is Ortiz. Snap back is a little slow. Kick away.
He does an excellent job of kicking it away from.
This one hits down and pretty much hits down and stops. The ball is going to be spotted just inside the 47-yard line. 1st down and 10.
Not much of a roll on that one.
That one hit down like a soft sand wedge, as we were talking about earlier. That one spun.
Good field position for the Patriots.
Still cracks me up every time I see it. Ball on the inside of the 47. The series starts on the 47. And we see it every week. It's not just the Fairview games.
It's all game, both teams. It just makes it easier to start.
Yes, it does. Magochi hands off. Myers gets it, breaks the initial tackle, gets on the outside. He's got the outside lane. Finally is drug out of bounds.
Missed tackles, 3 missed tackles
by
at the line of scrimmage. Oh my, Jackets need to get busy.
Looks like Yuri Belay down the sideline, makes the tackle, but not until
3 people had their hands on him, couldn't bring him down.
The ball was moved from the 47-yard line down to the 25, a gain of 22 that time on the running play by Myers. Going back, missing the initial tackle, the Jackets behind the line of scrimmage. They had an opportunity back there, but they did slow the play down. It's going to end up being a loss on the play of a couple of yards. 2nd down and 12. Whew. Is that James Mangrum out on the tackle that time?
Yes, sir. It was.
Loss of 2.
59.
Another TFL, if you keep track at home. Tackle for loss by Mangrum. 2 receivers in the slot to the left side. Magochi throwing down the field with a crossing pattern. Pass goes incomplete, bringing up a 3rd down and 12.
He had to throw that a little bit sooner than he wanted. He was getting pressure up the middle.
On the coverage, Ragsdale staying step for step with Connor Morris that time. 3rd down and 12. already in field goal range is the Patriots of Page. Ball spotted at the 27-yard line.
They're moving Flake outside on this one. More of a defensive end type position.
Back to throw again. Down the center of the field, the ball is snapped up or popped up in the air.
Number 1 played defender for Page.
Will Pierce had to become, like you said, a defensive back. Covered very well that time by Joe Camp. Camp got his hand on the ball, knocked it up in the air, almost good enough for an interception. But instead, Sabiglia back on for another field goal attempt for the Patriots. Ball spotted down at the 35. It'll be another 45-yarder. He has already one 45-yarder tonight that went through the uprights. Snap is a little low. Kick is away. Plenty of distance.
It's good.
And it's good. That's the second 45-yarder of the night. Smiglia,
He likes.
not a problem. He likes the distance, evidently.
He's got the 45-yard leg. He just looks perfectly comfortable kicking it at that 45-yarder.
On a cool night, that ball traveled a long ways.
5-yard field goal is good.
Outstanding effort by that young man.
13-7 now. Second half, 10 points to nothing in the favor of the traveling from Franklin, Tennessee, the Page Patriots, coming into the Fairview High School Yellow Jacket nest.
Well, you know, the Jacket defense started, you know, they were on what, the 47, exactly the 47, and
Chase
they held
Myatt,
them to 12 yards and just outstanding effort on the kick. That's a pretty good defensive effort considering the field position. Now that our offense has to come out and kind of keep that ball away from the Page offense because they're starting to click, and we need to gain some momentum of our zone.
back deep for the Jackets is Caldwell. And number 5, Chase Myatt. Kick away is high and deep into the end zone. The Jackets will start first down and 10 after the touchback on the 20-yard line. The pink numbers you see on the field tonight are the seniors for the Fairview High School Yellow Jackets. Number 4, Estes. Number 12, Flake. 15 is Camp. 24, Ragsdale. 27
Boulet
is Yuri Boulet. Number 40 is Steele. 59, Mangrum.
That's correct.
Number 60 is Cass Jones. 61, Justin Beck. 63,
Josh Cameron.
that's going to be Josh Cameron. Pass down the sideline, just a little tall, covered well. Had a small window to get that one in. Not able to fit it in there. Pass goes incomplete. Finishing out the numbers here, 65 is Jacob Conrad, and number 74 is Charlie Oliphant. Those are your pink numeral stenciled on the field tonight for your Yellow Jacket seniors. Jackets trailing by 6. Second down 10 after the incomplete pass. Warren moves over to the right side of the line. Jackets get some push, not as much as they like, for a gain of 4 yards. It's going to bring up third down and 6. Under 5.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Coach Chris Hughes talking to his team. Coach Hughes, a 75% winning percentage as the Fairview High School coach. Hands off to the left side. Not enough gain for the first down. They're going to be a couple of yards shy. Trailing by 6. Ball on the 28-yard line. Fourth down and a couple. Does Coach Hughes roll the dice here? and go for the first down. He's going to send number 8, Hunter Zimmerman, back on the field. Third quarter, if they do go for it, this would be a large gamble. But we saw earlier in the night, Zimmerman in the shotgun formation punts the ball away. May see the same thing, but he's under center. They're going to try to draw Page off. They're going to then switch around, hand the ball off, and it's a gamble. I'm not sure it's going to pay off. It looks like they have the ball spotted on the 30-yard line. If that's the case, it's a first down on the 4th and 2 play.
Oh, looks like it's just short.
They're going to say it's a Yellow Jacket first down because the nose of the ball touches the chalk.
Man, I can breathe again.
The Jackets, I think they caught Page off guard by going for it.
And then totally switching the formation. They probably thought they were falling into punt formation. That was old power eye football. Wing back in the whole 9 yards.
Zimmerman tucks the ball, rolls to the right side. He's going to try to throw the ball away, and he does. Gets the ball out of the reach of the would-be receiver, Buttry. Very well defended again. The Patriots chasing in the backfield with 65-23. That's Cotton and Kramer. And number 26, I believe, was on the coverage as well, Noah Green. Out of 12 AA district, the Patriots 2-2 in that district. Handoff this time to the right side of the line. Good push that time by the Jackets. Quick 5 yards out to the 35-yard line. Gain of 5, third down and 5.
Nice effort by Caldwell. That's called earning your pay, Kevin. He just grabbed the ball, lunch bucket type, just grabbed it and took off and ran with power.
In motion, Buttry trying to create a hole. The Jackets
Gonna come up a little short.
Be about a yard shy of the first down out to the 39-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and a yard now. Going forward on 4th and 2.
There's 56 coming up from the bottom. He may not have been in on the tackle, but he was helping on the stop.
The Jackets went for it on 4th and 2, 10 yards less than this. So it looks like they're going for it on 4th down and 1. It's a little longer than 1 yard needed. Jackets changing personnel on the offensive side of the ball. Cobb comes out, Ragsdale in.
Buttry's in too.
Handoff to the center of the field. A big hole, a good block. Oh, Buttry down the sidelines. The 30, the 25, 20, down to the 14-yard line. Tackled out of bounds. He's drugged down by number 26. But Buttry, a huge gain on the play from the 39 down to the 12.
And he's in need of some air.
49-yard romp, and that was a romp. I think I felt the press box move a little bit.
Wow. That was a rumbling, bumbling, stumbling down the sidelines run. Outstanding effort.
Good block on the outside by Estes. Handoff up the center of the field. Goes for about 3 yards.
Nice
tackle made by Bennett. It's a gain of 3, 2nd down and 7.
Somebody celebrated with baby powder up here.
Yeah, we had a lot of baby powder fly into the booth here, trying to catch our breath. Cobb, the lone back behind Zimmerman on the 2nd down and 7 play. In motion, Caldwell, handoff. Cobb gets the ball. He's going to get a couple of yards at best. Gain of a couple. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. Jackets in this position because of the big run by Buttry.
On 4th down.
4th down and a yard. And he gets 47. Handoff to the center of the line again, goes nowhere. It's going to be to the line of scrimmage for a 4th down and 5. So do the Jackets try to cut the lead in half? Or are they going to go for it? Looks like they're bringing Buttry back on the field. Looks like they're going to go for the 1st down. Being 4th down and 5, under 40 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. The Jackets are going to take their shot inside the 10-yard line. Ball on the 7. 4th down and 5 yards to go. Buttry behind Caldwell. Pass into the end zone. It's caught. And it's a touchdown. Yellow Jackets. The score is tied. Ragsdale with the catch. A 4th down and 5. The Jackets make a 4th and 2, a 4th and 1, and now a 4th and 5 on this drive to take the score to 13-all with a point after upcoming from Jeffrey Perez, the freshman.
Ragsdale took 2 shots going up to make that catch, too, and he held on to the ball.
Baker with the hold. Jeffrey Perez, the point after to take the lead. Ball spotted down, kick up and away, and they bobble ahead, yes. And the Jackets with a 14-13 lead. That was an impressive drive.
Jackets had 2 scores tonight, Kevin. Each score was generated because of one outstanding play, one by Hunter Zimmerman on the first touchdown drive, and that one by
Buttry.
Mr. Buttry.
And Buttry was aided, Estes with a good seal block on the outside from his wide receiver spot. Page has played excellent defense all night long. They've given up 2 what I would consider big-time plays, like you said, Zimmerman, and then that last big run by Buttry. Otherwise, the defense of Page has just been phenomenal all night long.
Yeah, they have been physical. They're a physical, hard-hitting team, and you nailed it. They're playing hard. They're playing well. We've had a couple outstanding plays, generated touchdowns, and that's what it takes to win ball games.
Kevin Anderson and Tim French on the call. The Fairview High School media bringing this game to you tonight. Emily Sullivan, Daniel Davis, Michelle Savley, Bobby Stevens, Carter Murphy, Matt Creech, Justin Beerley, Liam Driscoll, Eden Lampley, and producer extraordinaire Bob King. The Jackets with Perez coming back out to kick the ball away.
And they've got Meyer in that key position.
Meyer setting down about the 25-yard line looking for the pooch, but going deep down at the 7-yard line. The return is on up the center of the field, just throwing his body at the Yellow Jackets. Good return by number 3, Connor Morse. Morse has done a really good job on returns tonight for Page. Big hits that time, though, from the Jackets.
They were
bringing him down.
There were big hits other than the tackle. That was 2 teams getting after it on that play.
I wonder if we can talk the Jackets into taking these pink jerseys on the road. They're a lot easier to see as far as the numerals are concerned.
I'd rather see them wear those instead of those white ones any day.
The white with the yellow numerals on the road. You have to be here to see it.
Here comes
Hand
Meyer.
off to the right side. Meyer gets a big hit up top. And then 2 Yellow Jackets collide. The initial hit by Buttry and Bulley. Yuri and Ben, they collide.
Good kick out block by the offensive lineman of Page. I couldn't tell if it's number 66 or 56.
There's a flag down at the 28-yard line. It looks like illegal motion. Typically 2 men moving at the same time. So that play,
that'll come back to the line of scrimmage, won't it? From the original line?
That'll be 5 yards from the original spot. So it'll be 1st down and 15.
Wow.
5 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter.
Big break for the Jackets. So
they blow the play in. No other play will be run here in the third quarter. Tim, that was an exciting third quarter. 10 points scored from Page. The Jackets come back on within the last minute of the quarter, score their lone points, but there were 7 points. So a 7-3 lead starting the third quarter ends up into a 14-13 lead going into the fourth quarter. Good battle tonight between two Williamson County schools. The Fairview High School Yellow Jackets, the home standing on senior night Yellow Jackets, taking on the Page Patriots from Franklin, Tennessee. We'll have 12 minutes left to see how this game ends up. Good game, though, so far. A lot of offense to be excited about. You would say, well, wow, it's a 14-13 game. We've had a lot of offense tonight. It hasn't always translated into points, but it's been some good offensive series.
And there's been a lot of good defensive plays as well. These two teams are getting after each other. They're hitting out there tonight. Pads are popping, as they say.
To start the fourth quarter, Page will have the ball, first down and 15 yards. Ball spotted at the 24-yard line after the 5-yard step off for illegal motion. Myers in the backfield gets the fake handoff. Pass down the field, receiver open.
Nope.
He made the catch, but he was out of bounds. That was a correct call by the official on the sidelines.
Yep.
He made the catch. Needed 1 foot in bounds, but the catch was secured with the first foot touching down on the outside of the boundary.
I'm impressed with the amount of time they get their quarterback, because these are some long developing plays. 17 came from the other side of the field.
Michael
on a long
Magochi.
crossing route.
Michael Magochi has a good arm. He's done a good job sitting in the backfield. Being rushed this time, still hits him, pass down the field. Almost intercepted by Estes. Pass just a little bit long for Connor Morris to make the catch. I thought for a second there Estes was going to make that interception.
Yeah, and it looked number 3, Boss, made a great effort on it too.
11:48 left here in the ball game. 1 point differential. The home standing pink wearing jerseys tonight for the Yellow Jackets. In honor of the cancer survivors tonight. Pass made and collected in at the 35-yard line. It's going to be 4 yards shy of the first down, bringing up a 4th down and 4. Will Page pull a page out of the Yellow Jacket playbook and go for it on 4th down and 4? And it looks like no. Smaglia. I'm sorry about that.
That's the Page.
Brent Smiglia on.
Saying they have faith in their defense. They're going to get the ball back for another opportunity.
Ragsdale back deep to receive the punt. Smiglia, low snap, catches the ball. It comes off the side of his foot. Definitely not his best, but he gets a great Page bounce. Down inside the 30, ball at the 27-yard line, where the Jackets, leading by 1 point, will take over on offense. First down and 10. Really exciting night, Tim. I tell you, good crowds on both sides of the field. A lot of respect for each other in the football game. Well, Coach Hughes, so far, has had his team playing within themselves.
Yeah, this has been
keeping their focus.
Hasn't been a lot of razzle-dazzle tonight. This has been pretty much a lot of
formation.
passing, but smash-mouth football if you can somehow bring those two together.
Hunter Caldwell out past the 30-yard line to the 31-yard line. Gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Looked like a group tackle in there.
Yeah. It was a collective effort.
Got up off the pile. Bennett almost jumps into the neutral zone. Pass out to the left side. Joe Camp juggles the ball, then brings it into his body. He's going to pick up a few yards.
Well played by the defender, number 26, I think that was for Page.
Ball spotted at the 33-yard line. 3rd down and 4. I formation, stacking the short side of the field. Zimmerman changing the play at the line. Handoff going to the right side.
Nothing.
Not anywhere close to a first down.
No, 56, 74, 55. Everybody over there.
So Hunter Adams, Kel Custer in on the tackle. Caldwell is going to be a couple of yards shy of the first down with the lead. The Jackets don't feel as, let's say, froggy going for the first down here. Sending Ben Buttry back out to punt the ball away. Myers setting up at the 40, just inside the 45-yard line. Snap is good, kick away, low, side-winding kick. Ball hits down and takes another Yellow Jacket bounce forward for 5 yards. Blocking down the field, Yuri Brule, and looked like it was Carson. Having some fun going at each other and pushing each other off the block and blocked down onto the ground, actually. Yuri Brule, the senior for the Fairview High School Yellow Jackets, the number 27 out there on the 40-yard line.
I was wondering where Ortiz was on that punt team. He's down here on the bench getting his leg looked at.
Snap back is good.
Blitz is on.
Big rush.
Oh, yeah.
Throwing just a little outside of the reach of Myers that time. Setting up a quick toss to the running back. Not exactly a screen play.
Man, that play was...
It had opportunities.
Yes.
If he makes that catch, one man to beat to the end zone.
That's one of those handful plays you talk about, we've mentioned every week.
Snap back is good. Shotgun formation, handoff to Myers, trying to get on the outside. Makes the initial man miss, but the second one is not.
Nardozzi's getting his nose up in there trying to get a tackle. Nice effort. Made him go wide, gave that Jacket defense time to get over there and make a
Joe
tackle.
Camp in on that tackle. 2 yards deep on that one. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. Short 8, long 7. However you want to look at it, it's a big 3rd down play for the Patriots. Big defensive play here for the Yellow Jackets. Snap back is good, looking to the right side, getting some pressure, finally gets the ball out. Nowhere to go, going to be tackled at the line of scrimmage.
Flag down.
Flag down at the 38-yard line.
Let's hope it's not against the Jackets.
May have been a lineman downfield. Catch made by Corey Bunn. Corey had nowhere to go after making that catch. It's going to be a hold against Page. The Yellow Jackets say no thank you. We'll bring back a 4th down and 8. And already a decision has been made. Brent Smiglia on to punt the ball away for Page. Number 24, the senior, Cameron Ragsdale, back to take the punt. I've been really impressed with Samiglia's leg. He's got some power. More so, I think, from the place kicking duties than the punting. But he has gotten a couple punts off, like this one. This one is a high kick. Good catch. Camping under the ball is Ragsdale.
You know it has hang time when Ragsdale catches it and he's surrounded by 3 Page defenders.
That was a very nice kick there. I think he was trying to make me eat my words when I was saying they was kicking the ball better from the spot versus the punt. That one was a high spiraling kick. Very nicely done. From 37 down to the 26-yard line. No return. 37-yard net punt. Great hang time. Caldwell gets the ball over the left side of the line, spins, dives forward,
effort.
Almost 10 yards gained. Ball's going to be spotted down just short. Well, they're putting the ball back at the 34-yard line. Gain of 8. Caldwell, I thought he was down. He spun out of nowhere and dove forward, reaching for the 35-yard line.
He had a little bit of a hole to begin with, but again, Page defenders, they kind of closed that hole fast, and he just made a great effort.
Cobb setting up behind Zimmerman. It's a jet formation. Will they run the jet sweep out of it? That's the key. They'll hand off up the center of the field. Cobb has the first down, thrown down by number 55, Cale Custer with a tackle, but not until the Yellow Jackets have a Fairview first down.
Nothing better than a clock-burning long drive ending in a score. Like to see that.
We'd like to welcome the Page Patriots fans watching this ball game.
You've got a very good football team.
WCTV Channel 3.
A hard-hitting, physical football team.
Both teams evenly matched. In motion, Caldwell. Handoff to the the left side of the line. Buttrey keeping his feet to the 40-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 1.
56 and 55 on the tackle.
And they have Custer and Adams on multiple occasions tonight have teamed up to bring down a Yellow Jacket runner.
Yeah, they move 55 all around, but mostly he's playing that left defensive end position over there.
Andrew Warren coming in the game. The Jackets going with more power on the line. Estes comes out of the wide receiver spot to the sidelines. One receiver in the slot is Ragsdale. Handoff going to the right side of the line. Again, good push by the Jackets. Out to the 45-yard line. It's going to be 3.5 yards shy of the first down. Let's call it a third down, 4 and 3.
Long 3.
5:01, 5 o'clock, 4:59 left here in this football game. This play will get snapped at about the 4:40 mark as the back judge has already given his signal for 5 seconds, and Coach Hughes, seeing that there's only a couple of seconds left on the play clock, calls timeout, not wanting to lose 5 yards. Very important call for the timeout right there. First one of the half. If he's not paying attention, they get that delay of game. You know, 3rd and 3 is a little different than 3rd and 8. 3rd and 3 gives you a chance to run for it twice if you desire to go for it on 4th down. And where the ball is placed close to center of the field, there's a good chance that Coach Hughes may roll the dice to try to get that first down and run some more clock.
I think so.
You know, Page comes in well coached. The only thing I would say surprising to me tonight, it appears they would have had a lot more opportunity with the running game, and they've gone to the air exclusively, but that's their game. We knew that coming in. The Jackets has been able to sit down on the pass defensively. Myers, as well as the quarterback Michael Magochi, have both done well running the ball for Page. But right now, they're worried about defense.
It's a big play right here, Kevin.
Buttrey up in the fullback spot. Caldwell deep. In
Page
motion,
got everybody
Ragsdale,
at the line of
hand off to
scrimmage.
Buttrey. Buttrey trying to power forward. Buttrey picks up half of what is needed, and actually they're going to spot him backwards, giving him a yard. Still going to be needing at least 2, maybe 2.5 yards for the first down.
Yeah, that was almost like a 6-man line. Their linebackers were right up on the line.
So 4th down and a couple, and the Jackets making a decision at around the 4-minute mark, or under the 4-minute marks when this snap is made to punt the ball away. Now, one thing that we do know, Samiglia has the leg, so Page will have great opportunity to get the ball down to take the lead. Looking for a great punt, and again, Buttrey gets the ball on the ground in a great format and picked up this time by Page, keeping the ball from rolling any further. The tackle is made by Yuri Burley.
Looked like, was it Caldwell? 23 was down there too.
Caldwell down there making a hit. Burley,
I think, made the actual tackle.
good punt again from Buttrey, though.
Yeah. He does a good job of kicking it away from the return man.
He's not getting the ball up spiraling down the field. His kicks all year long have been of the 20 to 25 yard depth, but a lot of line drive.
He kicks for a
motion. Yes, he does. 3:44 left in this football game, a 1-point deficit for Page with the ball being pressured. Pass thrown down the center of the field. It's good. It's going to be a first down at the 31-yard line.
I think the quarterback wanted a late hit. It wasn't. Flake was right there. He hit him.
It was a bang-bang play in the backfield.
Oh, yeah. I was watching that play through the binoculars.
Michael Maguchi, pass out to the left side. Oh,
big
good
hit.
Coming across after a gain of 3.
Buttrey. It was Buttrey.
Ben Buttrey.
And Nardozzi, but Buttrey was the big hit.
I tell you, Buttrey has put some hits on people this year. Buttrey, number 20 for the Yellow Jackets. You've seen his name called all night long. He's a junior, 6'1", 225. Maguchi rolling to the right side. Looking down the field, pass goes just a little out of the reach. Incomplete. It's going to be now a 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
That's that same route they tried to run the last series. And what's happening is we're getting good pressure on the quarterback, and we're making him hold the ball a little longer than he wants to. And that's resulting in that player getting too far across the field, and it's leaving too small a window.
Corey Bond almost brought that ball in. McMahon's been his go-to receiver
big play,
a lot of the night,
play.
along with Connor Morse.
Watch that little flare.
And out of the backfield, they've thrown the ball to Myers multiple occasions. Looking down the field, he's going to try to find something. He's going to be brought down well short of the first down.
65 hit him, and so 65.
The Jackets have a player
and Cobb, Tommy
slow
Cobb.
getting up there.
Yeah, Buttrey. That was Buttrey. That was Buttrey on that tackle along with Cobb, along with 65. Buttrey was the one making
Jacob
the hit.
Conrad in on the tackle as well for the Yellow Jackets, bringing up a 4th down and a 3 yards to be gained necessary to keep the drive alive at 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Page calls a timeout. This very well be the play of the night for both teams.
Coach Hughes is checking on him. Because that was a big hit. That's 2 big hits in a row.
Looked like Yuri was slow to get up there.
Yeah, Yuri and Buttrey. Buttrey's the one that they're taking a look at. That was just a big collision between 4 people. 3 Jackets and a Page Patriot, the quarterback. All right, don't jump.
4th down. Short three, 2:12 left, fourth quarter. Page
right.
Patriots trailing by 1.
We need a spy on number 16.
Jackets playing tight. Jackets intercept the ball. Buttrey with the interception. It's a foot race to the corner. Tackled.
Horse collar tackle.
Maybe a high tackle call.
And guess
Buttrey was spying, as you said, Tim. That was exactly what he was doing, coming across. Tried to get the ball short. Buttrey picks it off. Buttrey has had one heck of a night for the Yellow Jackets. He takes it down the right sideline, tackled by Michael Magochi, but the Jackets got exactly what they needed from a big play maker in Buttrey.
And this is going to sound crazy, but I want the Jackets to run the ball. We need to burn up that 2 minutes.
2:02 left, 2 timeouts left by Page. And if the Jackets do score and get the point after, it will be an 8-point game, Tim. So some people would say, let them score quickly so that we have more time to go down and try to tie this ball game on offense. And from a coaching perspective, it's not a bad thought.
Man, I'm telling you, Buttrey,
First and goal from the 4-yard line.
that's good coaching right there and an outstanding defensive play by Buttrey.
As a junior, Buttrey has been Johnny on the spot from his linebacker spot all year long, but we have seen Buttrey step up more so in the last 3 weeks when this Jacket team has been on their winning streak.
Well, when I think of Buttrey, let's think about this. They've moved him to defensive end. They've made him play inside to help. They've moved him back to linebacker inside. They've now made him a running back. He's the punter. I would say he is their everyman.
I tell you, Buttrey, as a junior, has really stepped up this year along with another junior in Hunter Zimmerman. And as we noted earlier, all of the stenciled numbers out on the field in pink for the rest of these seniors. This team has come together these last 3 weeks with wins. Their last 3 games, sitting at 2-3 on the year, not in very good position in District 11 AA. The Jackets knew they had to win 4 of their last 5. This will be 4 in a row for the Jackets if they can pull this one off. They come out in a tight formation. Zimmerman takes the ball straight up the field. Doesn't score. Requires for Page to call a timeout at 1:56 left here in this ball game. And the Jackets may be doing, Tim, what you're talking about earlier, trying to run the clock.
But still score.
Exactly.
And looks like they're bringing in the truck. That would be Mr. Buttrey.
Mr. Buttrey. He's officially our Greyhound station here in Fairview, Tennessee. Good ball game tonight. 14-13. Second half started at 7-3 Fairview. Page comes out, scores 10 unanswered points to take a 13-7 lead. The Jackets get the ball on offense. 4th down and 2, ball spotted at the 24-yard line. They go for it. The 28-yard line. They go for it, get right at the nose of the football on the chalk, barely making the first down with a big gamble. 3 plays later, they're at 4th down and 1. This time the ball at the 39-yard line. They hand it to Buttrey on that series. He rumbles for 47 yards down the field. Jackets score. Next time they had another 4th down, which is 3 plays later. Snap this time, diving forward, using their final timeout as Page, bringing up a 3rd down and goal. Ball at the 2-yard line. So Coach Hughes may try to gamble one more time and fall forward for another yard to let the clock run. I think that would be a huge gamble.
Score.
He has already made Page use their timeouts. One thing about Page's offense compared to a lot of others in high school, they're already a passing team, so they're already accustomed to looking down the field with the necessity of a pass.
And they've got a vertical passing game. They don't dink and dunk the passes down the field.
They do not.
They throw the ball down the field.
But from the Jackets' perspective, as I was kind of going through on the fourth downs, they completed 3 fourth down plays on the drive that they scored the 7 to take the lead. Jackets come back out, and we'll see, do they gamble and try to get another half of the distance to the goal line and then try to score after the clock is run off, or Tim, do they go ahead right now and try to score as quick as they can? Based on what they've done on the first and second down play, I'm not so sure that we don't see them.
Boy, look at that line. Whoa.
Well, they take it.
Flag down.
There's a flag. It looks like there's an illegal alignment for the Jackets. It is illegal motion. I'm not sure what it was. Caldwell was in motion, so they must have seen someone else that was in motion.
I think Estes moved. I'm not sure.
And if that's the case, that's why they threw the flag. You cannot have two people in motion. The Fairview band is playing. They don't realize the flag was thrown, and it's going to be a third down and goal now from the 7-yard line.
Oh, man.
Because Page on that play, they lined up. They gave, it looked like the Jackets, the total left side of the offense to score. Did not look like they put up a lot of fight to me.
They were playing for something right up the gut. And what happened was Hunter took a step back and saw it because they were all crashing down.
Jackets come out with 2 receivers to the wide left. Caldwell in motion coming to the left side. They hit.
Ooh.
It looked like Ragsdale with the handoff.
It is just too hard.
Got banged down at the 5-yard line, clock running. Ragsdale limping off the field. He got hit hard at the 5-yard line.
It's just it's tough to get outside on that Page Patriot defense.
It's now 4th down and 5. Tim, here's your situation. If the Jackets go for it and don't make it, then Page really only needs about 60 yards at that point. They don't need the full length of the field because they have a kicker that has already made 2 45-yarders tonight. That would win the game for them. Now, if the Jackets at this point bring Jeffrey Perez on for the field goal, which it looks like they are, they score the 3, that's going to require that Page come down and get a touchdown to win this ball game. So I have to agree. I agree with Coach's move here.
Did he take a delay of game? Am I seeing that right?
They did take the delay of game, move the ball back from the 5 to the 10. Ball spotted down at the 17.5-yard line, making it a 27-yard field goal attempt. Snap is good, hold is good, kick up and away is even better. It's good! The Yellow Jackets take a 4-point lead, requiring they took the game out of the leg of Samaglia. So Brent can't win the game for Page. So the coaching staff decided not to go ahead and take a seemingly insurmountable 8-point lead. They decided to run clock, get it under a minute, and now force Page to go down and score a touchdown to win the game.
All right, plus if you go for it and you don't make it, it's a field goal that beats you.
That's correct.
And
so
smart move.
So the Monday morning quarterbacking will be, why would you not go ahead and put the game in a not lose reach scenario? Well,
yeah,
Coach wanted to run clock, get it under a minute, and that's the only way he could do it.
It's a lot easier to kick that field goal. I mean, your risk factor scoring a touchdown from the 7-yard line is a little bit tougher.
Well, I'm talking about when they had it first down and goal at the 3-yard line. They decided to make Page use both of their timeouts. They then ran the ball to the left side, tackled at the 5, and let the full 25-second play clock run out.
If you think about it, it worked perfectly. We scored a touchdown. We just had a man in motion.
True. Perez with the kickoff. It's a pooch kick to the right side. Page, 2 players on the play. The Jackets at this point are required to bring him down, and they do get him down inside the 35-yard line. 66 yards it looks like is going to be needed. They're going to spot him down at the 35, so 65 yards now needed for Page to win this ball game.
All right, Kevin, this is where we have to take a deep breath and remain calm.
Yellow Jacket defense on the field. Page offense. Everybody knows what they're playing for on this last 50 seconds. Back to throw the ball. Michael Magochi. Michael Magochi being hit behind the line, being brought down for a quarterback sack at the 25-yard line by number 65
Watch out, they're
of
getting
the
back
Yellow
on
Jackets,
the line.
Jacob Conrad.
Can't celebrate too much, fellas. You got to get back on the line.
Page ready, 27 seconds, snap made, pass out, and come up tight. Estes, a good defensive play, not allowing McMahon to make the catch.
Stops the clock.
3rd down now, 19 yards needed for the first down. Woo! The Yellow Jacket defense making the plays that they have to.
Look at that umbrella defense they got out there.
22.3 seconds left. 3rd down, 19. Looking down the field, pass made, got a receiver open, just a little outside of his reach. Ragsdale, who was banged up
He's still
on a
hobbling.
run at the 5-yard line, in on the coverage. He comes in tight. One more play for the Yellow Jacket defense. If they can make this stop in less than 19 yards, this game is going to fall into the hands of the Yellow Jackets, 17-13. Page needs 19-plus yards on this one play, 4th down play, to keep this game moving and giving themselves a chance. 3-man rush, pass thrown, pass
Ball
even
game.
if it would have been caught was only for 15 yards. 19 yards was needed. The Jackets have now secured this win against cross-county rival
Page.
the Fairview Yellow Jackets.
I thought they were going to try to throw down the middle.
I'm really surprised.
We had
on the
that
out pattern.
umbrella, but I thought they were going to try to find something, throw it to him crossing at 14 and see if he could get enough yak to get the first down.
Again, we'd like to thank everybody. We're very appreciative of you watching this game. This game coming down to the wire to the last 11 seconds. The Jackets in the victory formation. Zimmerman takes the snap, falls back on his knee.
Ball game.
No clock can be stopped at this point. And Page, a very valiant effort from Franklin. They will be driving back home, needing additional points. The Jackets win 17-13. Senior night, Fairview, Tennessee, the Jackets pull it out, Tim.
Man, these two teams, they go at it when they play each other. For a long time, it was almost like Page looked at us like their little brother. We weren't supposed to step up and play them. And over the past few years, that's changed. We've been able to play with them and beat them. And staff of the Fairview Yellow Jackets. Hats off to the coaching staff of the Page Patriots. Well-played game on both sides.
Turned this season around. Now at 6-3, looking to the future of the playoffs, the Jackets feeling pretty good about how they play. Next week on the road against Waverly, Page also falling tonight to 6-3. Cancer Awareness Night, Pink Jersey Night, Pink cloud of fans here in Fairview. Final score 17-13. The Yellow Jackets pull it out.
Look at Ortiz. He's on some crutches. I thought something was wrong. But man, Kevin, big game next week, Waverly. But let's just celebrate.
Savor this one tonight.
Let's just celebrate tonight. Wow.
Thanks for everyone watching. We'll see you next week.